Hey and welcome. This is our July 2025 Q&A edition, where we're answering real questions submitted by people inside our course cohort. If you're part of the Work Smarter with AI or Brand Essentials programs, you'll know we encourage questions throughout. And this session brings some of those to life, with a bit more breathing room to explore the answers. If you're not in the cohort yet, you can check out all our self-paced courses at courses.theforgepartnership.com. They're built for real businesses, not theory. Okay, let's kick off with this one. We've started using ChatGPT, but everything it writes just feels generic. Are we doing something wrong?
Yes, totally fair. And honestly, you're not alone. That's one of the most common bits of feedback we hear. So, are you doing something wrong? Not really. But what's probably happening is you're giving the AI just enough to reply, but not enough to sound like you. AI is pattern-based. It doesn't know your business, your audience, your vibe, unless you tell it. If your prompt is super simple, like write a blog post about our service, you'll get what I call a default internet voice. It's smooth, confident, but totally beige. No edge, no tone, no context.
So it's not that the AI's bad, it's just doing the best it can with a vague brief.
Exactly. Think of it like giving a new hire a one-line task and expecting brilliance. What the AI needs is a better brief. Try something like, write a blog post about our new design package. We're targeting small charities with no in-house tech. Keep it friendly, skip the jargon, and focus on accessibility. That's only a few more lines, but it completely changes the response. And then, don't just take the output and paste it. Treat it like a draft. Give it a quick edit. Add a line in your voice. Cut what doesn't feel right. The real shift is this. You're not asking AI to be your brand. You're asking it to help express your brand faster. Big difference.
Yeah, love that. AI's not the voice, you are. It just helps you say it more easily. Okay, here's another one that comes up all the time. Everyone says we should be using AI, but where do we even start? What's actually worth automating first?
Yeah, this is the big one. Because the second you start Googling AI for business, it's just noise. 500 tools, endless blogs, and no clue where to begin. So here's how I like to frame it. Start by asking where your time is leaking. What's the thing your team keeps doing on repeat? What's boring, manual, or just a bit painful? That's your first win. It could be rewriting emails, planning social posts, summarizing meetings, pulling notes together. Nothing groundbreaking, just everyday stuff that slows you down.
So it's less find the coolest tool and more fix the annoying thing that eats time every week?
Exactly. You're not looking for a revolution, you're looking for relief. Start with one useful task. Get a feel for what AI can do. Then, when you've got that first win under your belt, you've got momentum. You'll naturally spot the next opportunity. It's like AI isn't a magic solution, but it is a really sharp assistant. The trick is starting where it actually helps you today, not where it looks impressive on a strategy slide.
That makes sense. Not what's the fanciest use case, just what's bugging us right now. All right, here's one that's close to home for a lot of people. Can AI actually help with marketing without sounding robotic? We want to stand out, not just add to the noise.
Totally fair question. And honestly, it depends on how you use it. The short version is, yes, AI can help with marketing, but only if you treat it like a tool, not a content vending machine. Here's what usually happens. Someone opens up ChatGPT and types something like, write a LinkedIn post about our new offer. And what comes back is, technically fine, but it feels stiff, polished, overly confident. That slightly too smooth tone that makes you think, yep, this was written by a robot. That's not because the AI is bad at writing. It's because it was given nothing human to go on. No tone, no context, no edge.
Right. So it's not that the tool is broken. It just needs better direction?
Precisely. The mistake is expecting AI to magically know your voice. It doesn't. It can't. You have to feed it that. So if you want it to sound like you have to set the scene. We're aiming for a friendly, plain English tone. Slightly informal. Avoid cliches. Make it sound like we're talking to real people, not writing a pitch. You don't need a novel. Just 2-3 lines of tone, audience, and what to avoid, and the whole thing changes. Also, use examples. If you've written something before that you liked, drop it in and say, match this tone. The more signals you give, the better the AI gets. And honestly, once you've dialed it in, it can be really good at speeding things up. Headlines, first drafts, campaign ideas, edits. It's not about replacing you. It's about getting that first version out of your head and into words quickly.
So it's less AI writes our content and more AI helps us say what we already mean, but faster?
You're the voice. AI just helps you get to it faster. And if you treat it like a junior writer with potential rather than a robot oracle, you'll get way better results.
Perfect, thanks. All right, this one's a smart question. How do we encourage our team to explore AI tools without risking brand damage? We want them to play, but not go rogue.
Yeah, this is a really common tension. You want to say, go ahead, try it, but you also don't want someone pasting ChatGPT output straight into a client proposal with zero context. So here's the approach. Don't block it, box it in. Create a clear sandbox. Give your team some boundaries to play within. That could be as simple as, use AI for drafting or exploring ideas, not for final client-facing copy. Always check tone against our voice guidelines. Run your prompt through the same review process as anything else.
Right, so you're not saying don't use it, you're saying how to use it safely?
Exactly. You're building guardrails, not walls. And honestly, people feel more confident exploring AI when they know where the edges are. Otherwise, it's like, I guess I'll try this, but I have no idea if it's okay. So give them 3 things. 1. A simple AI use policy, short and clear. 2. A few example prompts that are safe to try. 3. A reminder that editing is still part of the job. Then let them play. Because when you create that safety net, people tend to be more thoughtful anyway. It's when things are vague that mistakes happen.
Yes, clear boundaries, shared language, and room to experiment without risking the brand in the process. All right, last one for today. Isn't AI mostly for big businesses with loads of data? We're a small team. Is it even worth getting into?
Ah, the classic not for us question. And honestly, it's the small teams that often get the biggest lift from AI. Because here's the reality. Small businesses are usually time poor, resource stretched, and juggling about 17 things at once. And AI is brilliant at helping you claw some of that time back. We've seen tiny teams use it to map out a whole quarter's worth of content ideas in an afternoon. Turn dense, awkward reports into clear client summaries. Bash out web copy without going through 6 rounds of procrastination. Even sketch out internal templates or draft team processes that used to take hours.
So it's not about needing a huge data set or custom tools. It's about knowing what to throw at it?
Exactly. You don't need big data to benefit. You just need to know what's slowing you down. If you treat AI like an extra set of hands, or honestly, like a very enthusiastic junior assistant, you can use it to stretch your team's capacity without stretching your budget. The real barrier for small businesses isn't tech, it's mindset. You don't need to master it all. You just need to start with one useful, practical task that saves your team a headache.
That's a good one to end on. Small team, big win. All right, let's wrap there. Thank you for your time, Drew. If you want to ask your own, you'll need to be inside one of our courses. That's where these Q&As come from. You can join anytime at courses, theforgepartnership.com. If you're not quite ready for that, no problem. You can still connect with us on LinkedIn or X, and we share regular short-form insights over on our YouTube channel as well. All the links are in the show notes below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.